We are a
let me
speck
know.
in a massive universe on the ass of a mosquito relative to what God is or could be. Humans saying, I know the nature of God is arrogance that defies the idea of what we know we are limited in thinking. That is, the average person thinks infinity is a number.
Yeah, but that
Go to the average person.
that
and
makes
say,
no
what is it?
sense because all the things that you're saying right now and attributes are trying to define the nature of God, even though you
No,
don't
no,
think you are. If you're saying, so for instance, if
You
you
want
say,
to put God in a box? I'm saying God
no,
exists beyond our
it's the
comprehension.
opposite. So if you say God is so complex you can't understand it, you have actually given me criteria for the nature of God. So what we're doing is the same exact thing. I'm expressing to you the biblical nature of God. What God expresses to us
You're
is
making
part
an
of his
atheist
nature.
argument to me.
It's not atheist.
So
It's the opposite. It's dogma.
atheists are the ones who argue to me that the universe is mathematical, logical, cold, and it is what it is. It is functions as such.
No, they're physicalists. I
And
would argue the opposite.
Einsteinian God, which is an atheist view, is the view that that God is a God of science and that exists as some form of the universe.
Andrew's trying to give the biblical description of God, but then in the Bible, there's not like restraints on God, which is kind of what Tim's saying. You're kind of using logic and stuff, kind of like a Scientologist or an atheist would use. There's no limits, there's no constraints, which is kind of what Tim's kind of trying to say. Like, you don't understand what God is, so how could you describe it to him? How could you put a constraint on God?